1 liter of oil stays in this motor when you change the oil cartridge. Hey guys, Machines and Metal here. Just on site doing a quick job. We're finishing a job actually. We got the van out, so we're gonna drop the gate. You guys sometimes want to see how this mobile service works, so here's your chance. What we're gonna do today is install one of the John Deere oil filter retrofit kits. So John Deere sells this fitting and this drain. We probably won't use the drain, but we're going to use the fitting. And this is the standard old school type oil filter that threads onto the side of the Briggs & Stratton motor onto this fitting like that. Now this tractor, rider mower, I came and serviced it a few weeks back, and I told the customer that we were going to want to change the oil filter type on it. This has the cartridge. No, I just got to move it back a little bit so you guys can see it. This has the cartridge style. You can see it right there. That style of oil filter that sits on that quick release base. Now it functions fine, but the problem is that thing's like $125 up here in Canada, to replace, to buy one. So you can buy that kit that I just showed you in the van that actually replaces the base piece. It just threads right to the into the side of the block, and then you can put a standard type oil filter in it. The other benefit to this is when you actually change this, you don't change the oil that's down in the engine, you only change the oil that's kept in that canister, which I think is about half or 2/3 of the oil that this thing takes. So if we switch it back to the typical style oil filter, we remove the filter, then we can drain the rest of the oil. I guess you could drain the rest of the oil out manually, but this is designed to fail, guys. We don't want this. So I'm just going to back this thing out. All right, we made it out. It was tight, but we threaded the needle. So what you've got here is a canister cartridge style filter, and to remove it, all you do is turn it like that, and there's a little valve inside there that prevents the oil from draining from it. So this thing is, I guess, got 750 mils of oil in it, which, like I said, I think is about half or 2/3 of what this thing is supposed to have in it. And then now you got to remove this entire device. Okay, so this is our cartridge receiver, and what we want to do is undo this big monster right here. So what we got is a big old socket like so, and we're gonna just loosen this off. Kind of not easy to do with a phone in one hand, but I'm gonna try. Take this whole assembly off of there. Take this O-ring off of there. Take your John Deere supplied fitting. Thread that in until it stops. Don't go too tight, you don't want to break that off, you'll have a really bad day. Take this guy, make sure it's got the little rubber seal. If you want, you can take a little bit of the oil and just lube that. Lube that guy. Again, doing this one-handedly. Thread that on there. And I don't usually use a tool to put those on, guys, but everything is a little oily and slippery. So we're gonna just give it a real light with the oil filter wrench. I'll probably take some hate in the comments for this, but there you go. Just like that. This system doesn't, the current system doesn't allow you to have all the oil drained out of the machine. So we're just gonna let that suck out the liter and a half, whatever's in there. I'll be right back. So there you can hear it. It's just finishing up, and we've pulled 1 liter of oil out of that engine. I started here from the last job, so 1 liter of oil stays in this motor when you change the oil cartridge. Let's pull out our oil sucker. And we got some 30 weight oil right there. We're going to fill this up to the line on the dipstick. We're going to run it briefly and double check it, and we'll have a job done. All right, thanks for watching. That's how you change one of these kits. You're going to need the 12 mil Allen key, the 1 1/8 socket, 8 mil to take the little side cover off, and if you're like me with oily hands, filter wrench, and that's the job. All right, guys, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Sorry this video was a bit choppy. I didn't have a good way to hold the phone this time, but it gets the point across, and I hope if you guys have to do this on your machine, it works out successfully.